Hi, today I will play one of my favorite missions, the Battle of Midway, without generals, and hard mode. So here it's a battle where you must protect the three keyhold. You see this red circle, it means you need to protect. They are one, two, and actually three, the third one is not yours. And you have a massive Japanese fleet lurking away. Alright, so what we can do is to rush it. So the priority is in the north. The south army should be taken care of. I must protect this harbor before it goes into enemy's hands. And I will use a bunch of submarines, which are the best yield attack versus cost. And that's very important when you play without generals. When you play with general, you can multiply the impact of a general on a high yield unit. Without general, it's better to have many units with lower power. Mathematically can be demonstrated, by the way. Remember my motto: when you move, try to kill something. If you cannot kill, go to the closest point. I was debating whether it was a smart move to bring the heavy tank low. It was a stupid move. The greatness is to recognize the mistake and act on it rather than continue in a stupid mission to appear consistent. Anyway, I'm not afraid of your judgment. I mostly play for the pleasure of the game, not to show off or something. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna direct the land unit in the back. Okay, let's see. I want to protect my allies' generals as well. Submarine have the toughest attack on destroyers, so I send this submarine in a sort of suicidal mission, surrounded by 3 cruisers and a battleship, well, 4 cruisers. I'll try to deal some damage. Okay, I lost the first harbor. And I gain it back. Now I have a little income as well. Not a lot, but still a little income. Okay. Try to move away from that massive trap. I'll produce one more submarine. The south, I'm not sure this fleet will hold it, but it's not my priority. Okay, now I'm gonna steal. I cannot steal it. That's a shame. since I can still try to damage. Yeah, I guess there is still a bit of fortress. I'm about to lose that. Let's see. I think it's time to attack this general with all our submarines, simply because he can do unimaginable damages. And so the best yield again is to attack him to lower his health, and attack power is proportional to the health. So the more injured is a unit, the lower is their health. I would love to conquer the city because it's a high income. So I let the Japs conquer it first and then try to take it back. It's a risky strategy, but all right. Okay, now the city is mine. Now with 45 income, I could have invested in a financial center, but low 45 income is quite low. I'm not sure it's worth it. I ignore the south. Not important, I think. It is more important is this. Unfortunately, it's surrounded by mines. My next second target are the cruisers, which are extremely vulnerable to submarines. See, every hit is like above 70. That's awesome. Always direct every unit against whatever is most vulnerable. So for the cruisers, I can either bombard the city, but the best damage would be against destroyers or submarines. So that's what I'll do, or aircraft, by the way. All right. This type of mission, you must be very methodical. 76. Good. Yeah, my priority is to protect this front of Allied general, especially the aircraft carrier. It can blow a significant hit to the enemy, and so I must neutralize this first wave attack. Surround the enemy to reduce the morale and so improve the attack. Then invest in another sub. So we need to resist 18 turns. Now I better send a sort of welcome troop to this cruiser. If you ever survive the force, that is. But I have to deal with the heavy tank with the general. That's very tough. So, it's unlucky without generals. The heavy tank assault is more limited. That's not lucky. But now I'm gonna take care of this general. At least that's the first of the routines. Okay, I'm gonna neutralize this fleet here. Then I only need to worry about this guy. Strange enough, this guy has survived the fort. Not anymore. Gonna invest now with the tank. Okay, 306. It's much more manageable right there. I will dedicate this cruiser at lowering the fortress. Now I need to deal with another counterattack. I will not let them through. See, when if you attack a submarine, it's only 45, 40 type of attack. You attack a destroyer, it's 90. It's all a number game. Learn for every unit who is his favorite victim. That's how you win. No? And the other way you win, you maximize your number of shots. So if the enemy is 165, I take 50, still 106. Okay, then what I do is okay, that reduce my attack. I corner it and then try to kill it. It's still alive for a little bit. Here I destroyed entirely the fortress. Here I've done a mistake with the iPad. Click on the wrong spot. See how many mistakes I'm doing? So not that good, but actually I'm kind of good, I think. I don't know how many can do this type of missions without generals. In World Conqueror, you don't even have medical packs, so it's really just me and the enemy. Honestly, I don't know how I can possibly lose. Honestly, I don't want to be cocky, but how can I lose, really? Let's be serious. All right. So there is a big fight going on here. I will give a relief to this destroyer. It's almost spent. I will send him to guard the harbor. I use the submarine. Okay, let's kill, what's his name? Yamaguchi. He doesn't look very alert. The Yamaguchi destroyer. Okay, 6 turns to the end. And, okay, I'll send the heavy tank because the city has a hospital, so I can regenerate while waiting. Not much to do now. I can just conquer this harbor. Remember, I killed something. See? I saw that I could move this submarine over there, and I did. Sub versus sub. See, there is a bunch of Japanese fleet and only a couple of Navy generals. Doesn't matter. I mean, good luck in conquering my city. There you go. And now the game is really boring and there's not much going on. Just the pleasure of destroying the enemy. And kill Yamamoto, that's all about it. It should be Nagumo, yes. Dear Nagumo, party is over. These units are totally useless, so I just use them as a joint navy. Hit a block. This is like a kamikaze mission. I still killed 23 points. We surrounded the enemy. Oh, I have so much money I could build a second fleet. But what's the point? Let them bombard me. Okay, I kill 70 health from Nagumo every time. It's not going to be much Nagumo left. Taking my time. Yamamoto, you're about to be served as well. It's pathetic, this Nagumo. What do you hope to accomplish? No more space to attack. There you go. That was a quite easy mission actually, and nice. I hope you enjoyed.